Hi, I'm Floofy, and this is my theme park. This is Figland. It is named after my cat. And, well, as you're gonna see, it is quite the big park. I've been working on it since the game came out. And above me will be however many hours I've spent on it. I don't know off the top of my head. But, they've recently updated the game, and I have a lot of work to do. I just wanted to say, before the video starts, any support would be great. About 6 months ago, I had a house fire, and I've decided I really want to give making videos a proper try. So any support would be great. Sharing, liking, you know the drill. I also stream on Twitch, which I'll have a link here. So if you could check that out and share the video or comment anything, that would really help. Thank you. So this is Figland. Let's zoom out here. Pretty big park. Actually, here's what I can do. I can show you the staff zones. There we go. Here's every area. We got the iconic Figland Plaza, the Peanut. Obviously the parking. We got Figland Studios, of course, where all of the, you know, inverse Fig content is made. The power station, of course, which I can talk about later. I think it's a pretty smart idea. We've got Figland Heights, as you know, the terrain goes up a bit here. You have the pools, which is obviously where, you know, all the pools are. You have Fig Hala, which is the highest point in the whole theme park. And yeah, there obviously will be more, but this is it right now. Here you go. You can actually see it in color now. The generator. So, with the recent update 6, I think it is? Yes. No, update 5, sorry. They've added back security guards from the first game. I'll just play some for the hell of it. Here they are. And there is a, yes, security coverage, and I have none of it. I hired some guards here when I was just messing around with it. I have one assigned to each zone. But, I don't know, is it gonna be enough? So I figured I can add in the cameras everywhere, add in security posts. And also, you might have noticed it in some of the shots. Where is it? There's like a litter everywhere. Well, why does it say there's no litter? Look, there's like, look at this. What do you mean 42% of people say there's too much litter? What does that mean? Well, I know what it means, but like, come on, someone clean that. Why is no one cleaning that? There's janitors around. What is this guy doing? Please fix. Will he fix it? Nope. Come on. Please fix. Come on, buddy, you can do it. Man, this game. Oh, hey, look, a security guard. Wow. What a cool individual. I think it's really bad up here. Look, people are littering at the pool. What's wrong with these people? And that's it. That's it. Why is that 42% of people? Okay, well, either way, I have fixing to do. I got some cleanup to do, and with the way I build, I generally build a thing and then I kind of go back to it. An area will have multiple passes. This area has been like decorated like maybe 3 times now. Each time it gets a bit better, and I usually just decorate until I kind of get an idea, and then I'll work on that and then come back. Like this, for example. Here's a ride I'm working on. Kind of a crazy mouse coaster, more instead of a wild. It is actually insane. I don't know why I was thinking people like it though. I think it's cool. It's just not a mouse coaster. But it's not done. I want to get it decorated, but I also kind of want to wait until they release update 7 for all the what's it, update 6? Update 6. Cut down. I want to wait until I get all those fantasy pieces from the first game, because I just feel like it fit this ride so much more. So, you know, like I decorate some of it and then I'll come back to it, right? So we're gonna start work here, which is the entrance, Figland Plaza. And this area is really nice. I'm really happy with it. I think it's definitely come together. I still think it could use some work. I like this coaster that is not running. Oh, here it is. Watch this. I think this coaster here makes it quite the view. Yeah, look at that. Oh. Hey, there goes the buddy. Whee! This is in some of the shots, and I have to explain it. I made this when the game first came out. It had really questionable pathfinding, and I was getting really sick of it. So I don't know why I made this. It just shoots a guy off into space. Now the sad part is it like disappears now. Like right there, it used to smack and land in the bin, which was awesome, but it doesn't do that anymore. It like stops halfway. I don't know why they changed it. I actually don't know how much security I'm going to need. It doesn't say things are bad, but I would like a bit more. So let's get to work. So, I actually don't know how much I need. I think I said this earlier, but I think I'm getting there. So, the idea is I'm trying to cover areas I feel like there's a lot of traffic instead of just like every possible area. And I'm also trying to hide them. So, the design philosophy with Figland, for me anyway, is I'm trying to kind of go for like kind of a mixture between Disneyland and maybe like a local park. Like I'm trying to have like, obviously there's a lot of budget in Figland just by the look of it, but I'm also trying not to hide everything. Like you go to Disneyland and everything's hidden. You're not gonna see anything that could break your immersion. But for Figland, not a huge deal, but I also still try to hide it. Like for example, yeah, look, this hides most of the staff alleyway that you can't really see, but there is like a bin here that you wouldn't be able to see. Or like a lot of the air conditioners are hidden, except for that one really. But you know, hidden behind a tree a bit, behind the tree. Is there one here? This one doesn't have one, should we get one? And you come back here and you can see like it's not themed at all. It's just very like kind of basic and modern and clean, because doesn't need to be, and I think that's fun. But there's some areas like I don't know what to do. Like, do I put them all up this path? I hate these things. They kind of like, they stick out too much. They just look, I don't know, like, I don't like it. I'm gonna have to figure something. I might have to do, I guess, I could do a few, or worst case scenario, I could wait to see if there's any like reports in these areas, and then I could put in polls. But also, like, this area's not done yet. Maybe there could be, like, some buildings eventually at some point to, like, put cameras on. And, like, you know, in some areas it doesn't matter. Like, it doesn't matter if you can see one at the resort. I feel like that makes sense to me. But I don't really want them, like, sticking off. Like, here I think I've hidden them pretty well. Like, this one's pretty high up. That one's high up. And this one's, like, kind of tucked into the gable a little bit. So, you're not going to see it. But yeah, I don't know, I was just kind of thinking about that as I was doing it, so let me get back to work. Well, as you can see, the whole park is basically covered. Except for some areas. There's a red stat. Will there be a red area if people get robbed? I thought this is enough though. But new issue. I think I'm running out of power. And I said I'd talk about the power station earlier, and here's what I came up with. So how the power station works. Ooh. Ooh. Oh. Okay. Wow. So, it costs a lot of money to refurbish it. I really don't like this mechanic. I just feel like it doesn't work right because the NPCs just don't do their job right. Why are these are all broken? So how this is supposed to work is I have a designated area that's just these generators. And the idea is I think there's two mechanics. Yeah, there's two mechanics. And they only work in this job area and they're getting stuck. Great. But they exist to basically just maintain. There goes the generator. What? They exist to just maintain these generators and stop them from breaking, but clearly that's not working, and this needs work on top of everything else. And how's the litter? There we go, I found it. Litter, it's not great. It gone up, it went up! What are people's thoughts anyway? People aren't paying for entry? Oh, that's fine. I guess I don't really care about that. $100? Do less people come? The same people come? I wish I could see more thoughts. In Planet Coaster 1, it was a whole massive page full of thoughts, and this is just like, I stepped in sick and I've been wet for ages. That's not my fault. Use the dryers. I guess I have to build more dryers. I have some changing rooms around the park because people just be walking around naked. Like, there's someone. Like, what are you doing? The pool's all the way up here. What the fuck? Oh my god. Okay, I've work to do. Well, this is done. Power seems to be good, and they're not getting stuck anymore. I think they were getting stuck, which is a big deal. Let me fix this really quick. Can we move these two little things? Can I do that? Where were these? Oh, where were these? Actually, they're part of this. What if I just got rid of them? Wouldn't that be cool? If I just got rid of them forever? Goodbye. I don't even know where they're supposed to go. Maybe here. Who knows? Yeah, everything seems to be mostly maintained. A little bit slipping, but whatever. Now we just need to fix this litter problem, and then we can. Oh wow, we won't look at that. Wow. How's litter? Probably worse. No, it's the same. Okay. We just need to do that. I wish I could like select like. Clean this up right now, because I think the problem is there just wasn't coverage and now there's just litter and no one comes here, but that's fine. Once this is done though, I can start working on the park again. I definitely want to get another coaster in somewhere. The front needs to be done here, and I just think I need more rides. There's a lot of work to be done, and also I think another decoration pass would be good. I think when the fantasy team comes out, that should really help. Okay, but let's tackle this litter problem, because this is a joke. So I've let the game run a little bit, and yeah, really good. They love that the park is free. It's spacious, whatever that means, and great scenery. This is great. Ah, okay. Well, it's going down. It's getting there. I'm panicking, tired, whatever. Later, fine. This is good. Wow, this is great. Okay, now we can finally do some actual work. I think I'm gonna touch up this little area, just because I kind of want to make it a bit more like mountainous and wooded. I feel like that would be good. And then next episode I can actually do I can make something new and do some actual work. But I noticed something. Why does this happen? Look at this. So what's happening here is that it's full, and if the ride could move just here, people could get out, yeah? And more people could get on. But they're not doing that because the queue is full. So look at this. Look, it's just completely stuck. But if I do this, if I close it and open it, it should start working again. Possibly. The ride operator has to go on. Yeah, look, it's working again. Look at this. What a disaster. I like these cable cars. I don't know why this is a problem. I really wish they would fix this. It's fine here, I think. Yeah. I think I need more public transportation around my park. I don't think the monorail is cutting it. And the cable cars, I don't know. They seem to get stuck a lot. But let's finish off this episode. I wanted to, just real quick when I was building, I just realized something. This is still broken. Look at this. 200? Fig cart looks old. I also don't think you can fix this, right? I think in the old games you could rebrand. Yeah, you can't rebrand in this game. But look at this. Okay, so this is a ride I've put a lot of effort into. Like, look at this. It still needs a little bit of work to be finished, but you go all the way around, and you can go up and down, and there's like this whole set piece, and there's this really scenic, cool part here. And look, you can see like, ooh, there's like a cool sword, and you come around. Oh, there's like shit on the track, and you go like into this building here. You go up and around. You go, wee, 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 and you come back, and it's awesome. But look at this. So if I test this ride, you'll see here in a second. But like, look how much work I've put in this ride. I've put in so much work to this because it just would never go up from this number. And I remember doing all this work in a desperate attempt to make even one number go up. But even as a water feature, look at this. You know what I can do? This is testing, right? Yeah. Okay, look at this. We can ride it. Why not? It is cool, but you'll see here a bug that they fixed very briefly for like a week and then broke it again. This has been broken since launch, and it was fixed and then broken again. And I was looking into it, and someone said like, oh, just do a test ride and it should fix itself. Man, this ride is cool though. Like, I might even make a second one. I just really like the go-kart layout. It's fun. It is cool. I really like them. I remember in Planet Coaster 1, these were ridiculous. These would print money. They don't print as much money in this game. I also think it's because this park is just massive, and there seems to be like a hard cap on guests. I've noticed my guests don't ever go above like 3,500 around there. And, you know, you have so many big rides, they just get split up between like all of them, and they just, you know. Like, that wooden coaster is really popular. It's 1,000 prestige, but only a couple of people going in. And then there's all the pools. They love the pools. Okay, are we done? Okay, look at this. Watch this. There you go, 700. Like, what? And I've used every time I start the game. $100? Yeah, it is lost money. It has been open for so long and bugged for so long. Also, a bug. This used to say the accurate day that the ride was open, and I hope they fixed that. Because I liked the history of my park. This was not done on day one. The only thing open on day one was Fig's Cups, which was the first ride ever. And there's no one on it. It's so sad. Oh wait, there's some people going on it. But actually, this is a great example I'm talking about. Look, popular ride, not a lot of people on it. Or if we go to even like Fig Takes Flight. Okay, that has a decent amount of people. Okay, I'm kind of eating my words now. I come over to Meatball's Bride Tomorrow, which is another cat we have. This isn't a lot of people for like. How does this get $43,000? Does the game just like make up people? This is a ride I hate, and there's nothing wrong with it, I guess. I don't know what I was thinking. I like this ride. It's just, it's so long. Like, this is 3 times speed. Imagine if you were on this. Look, why'd I do this? I thought it was faster. I was like, the idea I had was like a cool water ride through like the mountains. Look how slow it is. You would get sunburned and die on this ride. Look how long it takes. And it's always breaking and crashing into each other. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. But people are always crashing into each other and shutting this ride down. But yeah, that's my mini complaint over. If anyone knows how to fix the go-karts, if you're watching this and you play Planet Coaster and you know if there's a way to fix this, please tell me. Do I need to open a new one? Does replacing it work? I don't know. But anything would help really. But let's get back to building here. I've been recording for like an hour. I don't know how much I will use. I kind of let it get away from me a little bit. I said I'd detail this and I could kind of wrap it up as the park is kind of clean, and then I could work on something new. And I just wanted to do a little bit of detailing because I didn't really get to do any of this episode. It was just clean up and fixing shit. But like, this looks really good. Look at this box. I put all the ropes around it. You know, if I wanted to be really pedantic, I could put some under it to give it like a support, but you know, whatever. But this is cool. Is this cool? I think this is cool. There was something. Oh right, yeah. Oh right. I wanted to patch up this. Like I said, detail it. I added a bathroom. There's this thing with the dryers where I'm not gonna show it because it's just a lot of. Oh, I guess I can show it. Okay, look at this. So the bathroom is connected, right, and it's fine. Where's the dryer? If I put in the dryer, look at this. Okay, look. Oh, it lines up. Wait, it lines up. Okay, I guess I'll do dryer. When I built this, it wasn't connecting to the pad at all. It was driving me fucking crazy. Like, I still don't know if I should have this. Should I have this? Because people are like, oh, I'm wet. My life's over. Like, what's this guy doing? Oh, they're gonna drink. Okay. I don't know. At least I know that works because it wasn't working earlier. But everyone's like, oh, I'm wet and sad. What? It's back! Oh my god, whatever. Is this sushi place stupid? Is this normal? Would you eat sushi with a roller coaster going by? It doesn't sound that loud in game, but would that blow your ears off? I really don't know. Okay, I'm gonna give it one more fix on the litter, and then I'm calling it. This is ridiculous. Come on, man. Who litters anyway? Has anyone actually ever littered? Like, it feels like I've never littered in my life. It's like a joke. It's like a cartoon villain thing. It's like stealing candy from a child. No one actually does this, right? No one actually just goes to a bin and throws all their shite on the floor and calls it a day. Okay, we're fixed. You know what? Let's look at the work we did today.